My name is Ambassador Professor Muhammadou M.O, the Gambian ambassador to Switzerland and the permanent representative of the Gambia to the United Nations organizations, WTO, and all other international organizations in Switzerland. With reference to regional integration is key for economic revitalization and prosperity for the Atlantic, particularly within Africa. We need to put meaning into the importance of implementing the protocols and agreements around the free movement of people and goods and services within our region. And we need to enhance interregional trade. Is very, very important. And interregional trade doesn't really only mean among African countries, but among Africa as well as other member states within the Atlantic, Africa, Latin America, etc. So it is very, very important. If we want to enhance trade and economic revitalization, we need to truly and meaningfully integrate. It's the only recipe for us to be able to collaborate collectively for the benefit of everyone within our region. So regional integration is very important. We also need to resolve the issues of identity. Identity needs to be taken care of, to be uniform, and for us to agree that it is important for all of us to share information. Regional integration can be scaled up through our ability to truly use technology, particularly data, from a regional integration perspective. Data and emerging technologies are very important to accelerate and solidify and yield benefits of regional integration. So when we talk about regional integrations today, the centrality of data, the centrality of digital infrastructure and data infrastructure to ensure that the supply chains and the value chains within the regions are efficient, effective, secure, affordable, and accessible by all markets. Morocco is already playing a leadership role, and we commend the vision and leadership of His Majesty. The fact that this important convening platform, the Atlantic Dialogue, which is the leading intellectual architecture and platform for constructive dialogue where all voices of the Atlantic annually comes together to share vision, to share common values, to bring proximity and closeness to each other so that we can better collaborate and coordinate. And Morocco is playing that leadership role. Morocco plays a very central role to ensure that the Atlantic matters in global dynamics. The intellectual and knowledge assets that the Global Dialogue, the Policy Center produces is very, very important for each of our countries. And we commend the leadership of the Policy Center as well as the vision of His Majesty, accelerating the role of Morocco. And Morocco is already leading country in terms of ensuring its collaboration and partnership in meaningful ways with African countries. Its role on peace and security as well as trade is very important for the Atlantic Dialogue. So we are very grateful and appreciative of not only a vision, but a vision that is implemented and rolled out to convene citizens of the Atlantic to ensure that we become closer, to share the common values, to approach trade and all the economic aspects in a collective and constructive way.